Welcome to our show. We're up in North Georgia at one of our mills in the warehouses. As you can see, it's full of wood. We got a great show in store for you. Let me tell you a little bit about what our show will be. I've been gone from television for over 8 years. I did it for over 20 years and really loved it. And I'm glad to be back. And I build log cabins now all over the Southeast and sell kits. We're going to show you our mill on this first show. Then we're going to show you us building them and the different ones we built all over the United States. The second part of our show is going to be kind of a throwback to the old guys and gals that made outdoor television what it is today. People like Hank Parker, Jimmy Houston, Bill Dance, Judd Cooney, Nightingale, all these guys and gals that made it possible you to see things like we got today. And I really owe it a lot to them because they enabled me to do what I did and make a living. All this action right here, right now, on Brock's Hunting Cabins and More. Well, we're here at one of our mills up in North Georgia, and I'm here with Charlie Sisson. You guys have been with me for a long time, and they can make anything out of wood. This is where we actually do all our logs, all our tongue and groove, just pretty much everything that comes in our kit. We're going to show you some of the saws, some of the planers, the things that we make our product with, and then we'll show you the product after it goes in there raw. Now, Charlie, tell us what's one of these machines here?
This is a 54-inch resaw. It's basically just a big resaw, and you put one board in, get two boards out. And it'll saw anything from 1x4, make two 1x2s, or you can put a 12x12 in and get two 6x12s out of it. Right now it's currently set up on a product called bevel siding.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And that starts out as one board going in, and they put it in here, and I don't know if you can see the saw kind of tilted. The carriage is set up on a tilt, and you come out with two boards.
Wow.
Cut on, and that's just one of the products.
And you use like that for interior?
Yeah, not interior, exterior.
Okay.
Just when they show up on Pinterest, you never know what they're going to do with it.
Oh, yeah.
So you never know.
Well, the good thing is y'all don't do anything with wood.
Behind us is a Yates American planer molder. It's a machine that's about 80 years old. We've got two of them. One of them is currently under construction, but this is our workhorse here. You can put a 1x2 in it, make molding. or you can put an 8x12 in it and come out with a dress beam or make a log out of it. So it'll do almost any size you want up to an 8x12. We've tried some of the newer machines, and they just don't hold up to the
Well, they made these older things. They, I mean, they supposed to last a lifetime, and you can tell this is a behemoth. And actually, it makes a lot. I mean, you put a 4x8 or a 6x6, whatever log, and it comes out the other end just what we need.
Yeah, you put a 4x8 in, and at the rate of about 80 feet a minute, you get 4x8 logs out of it. Currently, we're putting 2x8s in it. We just put a rough sawn, just a blank. We call it a blank 2x8. We come out with a product like this.
Oh yeah.
It's just a 2x8. We call that a 2x8 D-log siding. You can use a lot of it. And they do the same thing. This is 2x8. Do the same thing with a 4x8 or a 6x8. You just put it in. You get more depth and tongue and groove system. But you still end up with the same finish.
Well, you know, a lot of people don't realize you don't necessarily have to build our cabins with logs. You can stick frame it, use this log siding. We've done that a lot, and we've got several different styles of log siding that we'll show you a little bit later. But I guess we're going to crank this thing up.
All right, we'll crank it up whenever you're ready.
also make flooring for your log cabin. It's a smooth side right here that we can do it in, or we put it through this machine. It's got a 42-inch saw, and it'll make it rough cut. We're going to put one through it, show you, see what comes out. It's hot in here. They bring me up here in June. Humidity's like 98%. I can't breathe. We have about 7 different log sidings. You know, you can build a stick frame house, put this on the outside, put something like shiplap on the inside, insulation on the inside, you know, in between. And, you know, we got blue and buggy, which I really like. I probably like that the most. You got hand hewn, you got machine hewn, you got rough cut, D-logged. You can dream it. These folks up here can do it. This is what we call the loading area. This is where our kits come to. Got a fleet of 20 trucks with Moffats on it. We load it up and it goes out the same day. The reason you don't see any of our kits here is we do them as you order them. But we can get them done with all this machinery in 2 weeks. So go to our website, Brocks, B-R-O-C-K-S, Huntin, H-U-N-T-I-N, cabins.com. We'd love to build you a cabin. On this first hunting segment, it's me about 14 years ago up in the Midwest, and I put a stalk on a giant whitetail. I hope you enjoy it.
On our second segment of Better Built's World of Outdoors, we join our host Brock Ray, whitetail hunting in the Midwest. Like his partner Dennis Moot, Brock is also hunting the post rut. However, as we said earlier, the does may be in agreement that the breeding season is pretty much over, but nobody really told the bucks about that. Using a grunt call, Brock tries to entice these distant bucks within range.
They hear it. There's our first action of the afternoon. We got 2 does coming out there. Maybe that's a real good sign. Maybe we'll be bringing a big buck behind them. That's going to be a long shot, but this TC will do it, I guarantee. I'm hunting with a 400, a 300, 400, 300 mag, 180 grain bullet. And I can't even talk today. That's what happens with me when I get out in the deer woods. I just get so excited. You're crazy.
Late season hunting for whitetail can be incredibly rewarding, but success often means long hours spent patiently seated in a tree stand. Bucks are out and about this time of year, but insofar as they have been hunted, these animals are very cautious and in many cases virtually nocturnal in their behavior.
Well, it's kind of slow this afternoon. We're going to call it a day. It's kind of hard to see down in this cutover when it gets dark like this. We saw a few does, but nothing like we wanted to see that big buck. I think we might come here back in the morning, do a little rattling and grunting, see what we can bring up. But we're going to call it a day, go to the lodge, and see if we can't have something to eat.
Does are not nearly as affected by hunting pressure as mature bucks that seem to know that there are target rings painted on their rumps. Hey, Brock is still alive, well, despite the appearance that he and Rip Van Winkle are long-lost cousins.
Shows you how good this net gear works. Those 2 deer were no further than 10 foot from me. They didn't smell us, but when they got real close and looked in here, they saw us then. So hopefully that's where we want that big buck to come. Hopefully I can see him coming through that tall grass and be able to get my gun before he gets up here. But we put out some of the wild game sand, and we got the food plot, so the wind's blowing just right. We'll just stay still and have patience. I think we're gonna get us a big deer this evening.
Finally, a respectable buck makes an appearance at the green field. This one could be named Stubby. This buck, on the other hand, is not stubby. Hey, let's see if Brock is interested in seeing if this animal has been vaccinated for lead poisoning. Out of luck so far in this hunt, this afternoon Brock makes a stealthy approach to his hunting area, hoping to find a nice buck. Moving slowly is the key to this approach to whitetail hunting.
What's thick in here? Man, thick. I see a lot of rods way over there. We'll work way over so we can see. Good rub right here. Feel like there's been rubbing these trees, and there's another one right up here. Looks like we got a real good rub line. You know, it's amazing how you can get a place like this. And, you know, to us, we can see in through these trees. Well, a deer thinks he's really covered here. Of course he is, you know, because we can't see him this way. You know, if you were way down there and looking into it, you could see these deer. And that's how we spotted these deer that were up in here. They've just been moving all through here, you know, all day long. That's why we chose to do it, you know, to do a stalk through here. It's right on the edge of a food plot. Maybe, I guess it's food plots maybe 100 yards away. So let's walk a little bit up here and stalk a little more and work our way downhill. That way we can see more up in there. I saw some movement. Yeah, there's some movement up there.
Wow! Man, he's down. Man, I can't wait to see this deer. He's got to be a monster. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at here. Look at here. Look at here, folks. Wow. One, that's got to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, he broke off this point right here.
Looky there, folks. Looky there. That just shows you, look at how much mass he's got. That just shows you if you plant real good food plots, and I recommend Wild Game Innovations food plots because they got a lot of nutrients, they got a lot of vitamins. You can grow big old bucks like this. Man, what a hunt. You know, there's nothing more exciting than doing a stalk hunt. You know, most of you think there ain't no way that Brock Ray can do a stalk hunt as fast as he is, and he does everything fast, but it took a lot of patience for me to walk slow through those woods and stop in every 20 or 30 yards. But man, look at here. This old boy was in his bed. He must have been laying down here for a while on this sunny side of this hill. You know, most of the time a buck will get in here where the sun's shining on him, where we can lay down and he can see everything coming around him. He didn't see us. We were too quiet for him. Looky there. You know, the Lord has blessed us with yet another great hunt. And look at this big old deer here, man. He's got to be 20 inches wide. Looky there. Looky there. Looky there. Whew. Oh, man.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the show as much as I did bringing it to you. Next week, we're going to join Dave Milton from Southeastern Land Group as we show you a cabin we built in the Talladega National Forest for him. We'll also join Judd Cooney, greatest rider I've ever known in the outdoor industry, been in it for years. When we first got here, I ran into Mr. Jim. He owns this place. He had a big old bag of Vidalia onions. He said, if you're going to be in the South, you got to act like you're in the South. So he said, here's an onion. Remember, take a kid to the woods. It'll keep him off the streets. May God bless you as he's blessed me. All you got to do is ask him. Here we go. Woo! They're good.